Kenya and France have had a very long-standing relationship that is over 50 years old. I think the largest component of our relationship is actually the education. We have had French students in France for many years, and we've also had French researchers in Kenya for very many years. I would even say that I'm one of those beneficiaries of those partnerships over 30 years ago. When it comes to investment and the private sector, we have over 100 French companies operating in Kenya right now, and many of these are known. My biggest responsibility here in France at the moment is to also make sure that I open doors for French private sector in France, and I can guarantee you that that's going very well. If you look at some of these French companies and to see how are Kenyans benefiting from these French companies, we have very many Kenyan personnel, especially in the tech field, that are doing extremely well at the helm of the frontiers of technology here in France. When it comes to French citizens working in Kenya, there are very many. When it comes to Kenyan citizens working in Kenya, we have over 2,500. Our relationship is definitely growing from strength to strength. If you look at the relationship between our two heads of state, I would also say that our ties are much, much closer. As you can see, the relationship and how closely our two heads of state are working together. Last year, we had the opportunity of hosting President Macron in Nairobi in March 2019. I would also just like to remind Kenyans that this is the first time ever that a French head of state has visited Kenya. Our president also is now coming back to reinforce that relationship. And so we're very pleased to be able to continue working together and enhancing this very important partnership. First of all, it's building of transportation infrastructure. One of the biggest discussions and one of the most important discussions that we're going to have on this particular trip is the commuter railway between the CBD and JKIA Airport. Our aspiration is to see that this commuter railway project, first of all, eases traffic in Nairobi, but it also eases movement of people within Nairobi. We hope that along the route and the surrounding areas, other businesses will be able to grow. Another important project that's going to be discussed here, of course, is the Nairobi-Nakuru-Mau highway. This is going to be a dual carriage highway, and as all of you know, this particular highway is congested at the moment. So we hope that extending this highway, which is going to be about 200 kilometers, again, it will ease traffic on that particular very, very important route. I need not remind Kenyans that this is a major highway that connects Mombasa, Nairobi, and all the way to Uganda, Rwanda, and other parts of Central Africa. So this is a very important highway. Another component, of course, is the current pandemic that we're facing now and how we're going to manage this COVID-19. French technology in medicine, as you know, is extremely advanced. Our people are extremely well placed here in terms of working in partnership on research. What are the developments of the vaccines? What are the developments of the respirators? So we hope that this partnership, again, during our heads of state visit and the partnership between the various sectors in this area will continue to enhance that relationship.